So last night was night 4 of the DNC, and it was capped off with a keynote speech from Vice President Kamala Harris. And overall, it was a great night. Lots of energy, just like every other night of the convention. Um, that was the night they focused on Vice President Kamala Harris. Like I said, it was capped by her keynote speech. And this was where she introduced herself basically to the nation and reminded them about who she is. Because a lot of people are unfamiliar with Vice President Kamala Harris. Being the vice president, she was never really in the limelight. The Democrats didn't spotlight her as much as maybe they could have going into now. But her speech was capped with like 3 4 minutes of just thunderous applause and ovations and cheering, and she tried to get the crowd to calm down and let her start her speech, but they just kept going. And it was great to see the lots of excitement surrounding Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, as she was giving her speech, she was talking about coming from a middle class family, knowing what it's like to struggle as a middle class family, where she had all kinds of community members that helped her and her sister, her mom, as things went. And she talked about the experiences that led her to being a prosecutor. And she hit on a lot of topics where she was talking about being a prosecutor and how she said it then, she means it now. The 5 words she said in the courtroom were Kamala Harris for the people. And just this message resonated, at least with me, that, she's going to be doing things for the people, all of the people, not just the ones that support her. And as she got into her policy. She talked about wanting to give families an extended child tax credit, and adding in the child deductions, and giving first-time home buyers a tax credit for buying their first house, and then making housing affordable for everybody, lowering the cost of prescription drugs, trying to make schools safer, and putting in assault weapon bans. And just it kept going on about the things she was doing for the people, but she also wanted to be not just helping everyday people, but she wanted to help, drive our country forward and put in common sense things that would help everybody. Overall, if it's a great speech, if you have not watched it, I recommend you go check it out. And this is the message I think that will resonate with a lot of people and lead her to be our next president.